Hi, I'm Jessica McDaniel. I'll be your oracle and your tarot reader for this evening. It's going to be a short read, you guys. Everything's like, um, I don't even have my altar set up. Okay, so basically, this is what's going on with this feminine energy. I feel feminine, divine feminine energy. Okay. Long path, new beginnings, starting over. For this divine feminine, could be 53 years old. You could be 35. You could be between 25 and 53 years old. Okay, let's see what else Spirit has for us today. And yesterday, I had an orb just show up right in front of me. It was just like, how rude. Don't ever do that again. You know, usually orbs just show up on camera. Huh. Sudden wealth. Sudden wealth. Angel number 11. Okay? So, this long path for this sudden wealth. Angel number 11. Let's see what we have. Oh, once was in poverty and now is not in poverty. This person of sudden wealth. Divine feminine in the picture and divine masculine. So we have both parties here, but I'm feeling more of the feminine energy. For some reason, someone that was in a trade. Someone that is honest, okay? Yeah, this person was honest, but doesn't trust anybody. This man over, this, woman that was in a trade. Okay. Oh, look. Yeah, see? Maybe multiple profiles, goes by a stage name. Maybe you are going by your real name, or maybe you're, I just feel like you want to get away from whatever circle you're in and, like, taste the other bits of living. That's how I feel. You want to get away from this stage name, okay? This, what, fame, perhaps? I don't know. I wouldn't want to be famous, and I don't, that's a curse to be famous. Honestly, like, that is a worse curse. Message. What is the message? Ah, okay. The message is unexpected income. Okay, of this sudden wealth. 25, what was I saying? Between 25 and 53. Dating. Maybe this person is very hardworking. This masculine, I feel, because it's over the masculine hands here. And that the community knows about. So this person is freaking famous, going by a stage name that is leaving a bunch of messages. You see this? Yeah. Definitely. Not the community. Oh. Message, honest. Okay, then stage name. Maybe has no expectations, but would like to date. Maybe owns a yacht or a ship of fame, someone that the community knows about. There is no expectation from this woman, but then again, there is. This person could be 28. You could be very timid, soft-spoken, afraid to speak up, but you have like this leader role in you know, knowing how to conduct business and be assertive. What else do you have for the collective? And now, yeah, you see this whole, okay, this person just wants to date. Okay. Okay, and the concern, there's no concern from this older man, okay? There's no concern, but there is a concern because the woman that he wants to date is concerned, okay, of this message, whatever messages that she was getting, okay, and yeah, of despair, concern of despair. I feel like this person also isn't working anymore because it came in the reverse, but she worked until she could no more. Anything else for my collective? Spirit, divine. Anything else? Oh, dreams. Security. Security. Dreams coming true. Look, dreams coming true. Maybe hard work is paying off. Ah! Masculine energy of a wealthy man. This wealthy man thinking of this woman that was in an occupation. A mature woman. I feel like an older woman that looks younger. That is the feeling I'm getting from this wealthy man. And thank you for subscribing and supporting the channel. I do appreciate it. What was I just saying? Main female. Divine feminine energy. Okay, mature woman with this wealthy man. This wealthy man is thinking about this main female. Okay? I'm telling you, it looks like, look, this is the best card on the deck. This wealthy man and this main female. There's a great fortune for both of these people. But it looks like one of them is not in the greatest of health. Could be good at communications, could be a great leader. But like I was saying earlier about burning both ends of the candle, yeah, I feel like this is what was the result. And instead of the man being in the bed, the woman, it should be like reverse the roles if you have to, of this great fortune. This person that wants to make it official, but is not official yet. This wealthy man, it's been a long path, wants to make her a privileged lady, okay? 12 could be your lucky number. Lovers. Officially lovers with a privileged lady. This female that is taking on a masculine role. This main female taking on a masculine role. Okay, could be Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Tell me more about this, Spirit. Yeah, businessman. This main male is a businessman. A businessman that is thinking of this woman that was in an occupation. Tell me more about this quote. This, thank you, Spirit. Wants to make it official, wants to make it legal. I feel like a marriage is coming. Almost. Look, I feel like this person lives in where these cobblestone streets are. That's where I feel like they live, or they grew up. That's what I feel. Or I feel like they like this style. I feel like they're very hard worker, very, a businessman. 9, okay, being life path, not 9 is proving businessman, because they're very hard working people. They know what it takes to succeed. And they're very successful at anything they decide to do. This change of maybe coughing, I feel like you're coughing too much, or this change of maybe you're quitting smoking. Look, 9 and then 9. I feel like you knew this person since they were 19, or maybe you've known this female since you were 19, or maybe having your eye out for her, and then wish fulfillment as well. That is a 9 of cups is that's wishing, and then the 10 of cups is having families, like wish fulfillment. And let's see what else. Well, that's not in the picture anymore. This person could be turning 29. I feel like they're really friendly with even animals. They wear some kind of, lock around their neck. That's what the feeling that I'm getting. I feel like they're locked. They wear that lock because they feel like this in their own mind. Like this is their brain. Like if you ever seen Herman's Head, like that's what would be going on in their brain. Okay, and that's how I feel like this person feels. This person of favor. This is the favor card. Yes, this person of favor that feels like in another time. This mature man. But look, wealthy man came out earlier. So this mature man is mature, but he doesn't look his age. He looks younger. Okay? This mature woman doesn't look her age. What was I saying? What was I saying about the mature woman coming out? But does not look her age. Okay? She's not a granny. 5 and 6 being perfect couple on the favor card. And in synchrony. Okay? Yes, this person is not alone. Okay? Never is alone. I feel like you need to take time in hermit mode and just to come back down. Yeah. Divorced maybe 2 or 3 times. Or maybe you don't want to get married quite yet. But I feel like this marriage thing is gonna happen. It's just this dating thing is gonna happen first. It's gonna take estimated, I'm gonna say about 8 months or less for this to happen after dating. Yes, this child of God. Okay, this person has been maybe into this other person. What was I saying? 19? 18 years old? Yeah. Where's the judication? It could be the person of communication, judication. Okay, whoever's messaging you, this person a favor, this person with a family crest, they're like, they have like, I can do whatever the fuck I want kind of attitude. Okay, I do. This family crest, okay? Something's going on between you and maybe this divorce of a, and then there's some kind of like battle going on over this child. Okay, that was a gift. This child's a gift. This family name is a gift. It's a privilege to be of celebrity status and fame. Just want to let you know that. For all you celebs out there, to help make a difference would be great. Would be wonderful. Thank you. I appreciate all your support on making the world a better place and making humanity better again. Thank you. Thank you. With your using your voice and your influential powers to make a difference. People like me really appreciate it. Person is not living in a house, in a module. They're living in a double wide or a single wide. Maybe they're living at their office because they work too much. This businessman. It's like, why buy a house when I'm always at work? Right? But I feel like he has a house anyways. So a fellow Vermain Millen businessman, official person, and then privileged lady. He doesn't have a house, but he will buy a house for this privileged lady. Yeah, and what was I saying? This woman of occupation, thinking of this woman of occupation that is not working. She's not working at the moment. Maybe she can't work. You know? But she's very good at what she does, obviously. She made a good name for herself, and that's what caught the attention of this main male. 2015 could be of significance. 2012 could be of significance. Sorry, I've got to make it quick because my roommate's going to be back soon, and we live in a very small place. So see what I was saying? What did we start with? Yeah. So it's all about this woman and this woman for some reason. I don't know. This Libra, Aquarius, this air energy, Gemini energy. Oh gosh, I hope that's not him yet. Because I have to stop what I'm doing. So, I'm just going to try to make quick. Let me pull some tarot for you. Oh my god, look. Yeah, definitely a person, a wheel of fortune. Wheel of fortune and Eight of Pentacles, not paying attention to detail. Stuck at a crossroads. Yeah, this person of fortune. It's just kind of X, I think, of that platform. Yeah, he's home. Coming to crossroads. Happy families. Maybe you have a lot of kids. You're famous. Yeah, you're married. And then it says you're not famous, so you could be a politician. Could be a politician. Or you could be a Cancer. It doesn't pay attention to detail. They could have missed something during a test. That's why it's always good to get second and third opinions. Sorry, let me make it quick. This Seven of Pentacles, yeah, see, this person had to work for what they got climbing up the ladder. This person of strength, this woman of strength, this Pisces energy of wealth. And Leo, Pisces, Leo could be in your chart. Many opportunities, many opportunities here. With this fortune, many opportunities. Yeah. Yeah. This fortune, this emperor, what was I saying? What was I saying? Not paying attention to detail. Maybe just being selfish and thinking about themselves. And this came in the upright. This was in the upright. This was in the reverse. So, yeah. And this person not paying attention to detail because they've already made it to pretty much in the top, you know. So it's like, okay, this happy family, this Leo, this woman of strength. Or you could be a man of strength, this person of strength, this intuitive person that's just happy all the time, happy and famous all the time. And we have this Pisces energy of the moon, seeking answers you already know the answers to. Yeah, this King of Pentacles, what was I saying? Over the Emperor, over marriage, over many opportunities and fortune. This King of Pentacles, I don't know what he's doing or what he's trying to prove, but he's trying to prove something, and maybe he's testing. I don't know what it is, but you can't play with people. I feel like they're playing with your emotions. This Leo energy. See this Leo energy. They have ideas of playing with your emotions. Maybe trying to break your heart because their heart was broken, sadly. Confirming Leo energy. Yes. Yes. This person of wealth, right? Maybe they can't get to their wealth, or it's controlled, but this is the most. This is a complete, like, a wish fulfillment, that with the Ten of Cups coming out, and then the Ten of Pentacles. This is like complete wish fulfillment, and this wealth over this Pisces. And fame. I mean, it's like, I feel like this person doesn't even want fame. What else do you have for us, Spirit? Thank you, Lord Jesus. Thank you for everything, for wealth, good health, love, happiness, for being our guide, for just guiding us through what we need to go through, helping deliver this message to the collective the way it needs to be delivered. In your name, Lord Jesus, I pray, amen, always. I prayed before, I prayed during. Yeah, this person is not very grateful. This Emperor is not very grateful. I feel like they come from a family of money. Yeah, because they treat this Empress like a queen, and she's an Empress. Nevertheless, every queen in the deck, and you're treating her like just some queen, like some worker, like some worker bee, you know, and she's happy, but nevertheless, you need to start treating her as she deserves to be, an Empress, if you want to keep her. And she is a keeper. Oh, it's this younger man. This Page of Wands. Okay? A younger man, this Page of Wands, into this Empress. Wow. Of wealth and fame, and I don't know. Could be. Look. A lot of backing. A lot of backing. A lot of backing. On this page. Okay, and I feel like this empress, she's an empress because she's gathered this strength through heartache, through heartbreak, through tears, through sweat and hard work, and just anything that you can, think of. This is also like, maybe you don't want to know the truth. Maybe she doesn't want to know the truth. That you're treating her anything less than she should be. An empress. A crossroad. Confirming crossroads. And air energy. Yeah. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy. I feel. This Ace of Wands is like an idea that just is on pause. This passion. Okay. Oh yeah, the King of Cups came out. Yeah, playing with this Empress's emotions. Basically. Yeah. And then there's Knight of Cups with coming with one cup. He could be coming with a cup for you of water, or he could be having it for his own. So yeah, he's kind of greedy. And that confirms the Four of Cups in the reverse over here. Four of Cups in the upright, I'm sorry. Over here, over the King of Pentacles. Playing with emotions, that confirms that. Okay. So, it's like, oh gosh, this Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. I feel like they're coming, if the heartbreak card comes out, I wouldn't be surprised, because they're overcoming heartbreak. This Knight of Pentacles. Pretty much. I feel like they take advantage of people who wear their heart on the sleeves. This King of Cups. Yeah. And now that you're realizing this, maybe it's intuitively smart of you to put your sword down and take a different approach. That is the feeling I'm getting. Another approach. Look. Three of Wands. Having to make a decision, but not having made it yet. You have not made it yet, but you have to make a decision. Okay. Basically, you have to make a decision. Decide to not play with this Empress's heart. You know, I feel like this Empress, this is the Nine of Pentacles. This is independence. And this, in the reverse, is, I feel like she's dependent now. Because if this Emperor has demoted her from Empress to Queen, how is she supposed to grow when you keep knocking her down? Look, this independence. No matter what, she's going to be somewhat independent. No matter what, look. The Two of Wands, in the first was I say, you've made a decision already. You've made a decision, you just have not executed the decision yet. You know what I'm saying? You already made the decision of what you're going to do. Yeah, again, confirming Gemini energy. Look, not being lovers. Like, this is the Gemini card. I feel like this is an ex or something that it has just been playing with your heartstrings. Yeah. He could have been an emperor, a King of Pentacles, but he chose a different route. He chose the route of poverty and addiction. I mean, too passionate. That's why he's demoted the empress to one queen. And okay, so tell us more about this queen. Okay, this queen, exactly. Who is this emperor demoting this empress to? That once was independent and followed her heart, and they're both highly protected. So what kind of queen is this? The Libra card. It's definitely a Libra, this empress. No justice. Or maybe there will be justice. What kind of queen has this emperor demoted this empress? Of course, I'm going to get that. Page of Swords. It's like air energy again. Page of Swords. In the reverse. So I take air energy as an earth energy if it's in the reverse. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. That has to make this decision. What was I just saying? Yeah, Virgo energy in the reverse. Now going back to air. So we're flipping from earth to air. But this is the Virgo card confirming that. Okay, the Libra card. This came in the reverse. It was the earth card. But when it's upright, it's air. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. What kind of queen is this? I feel like this Libra is in hermit mode. Yeah, because things are moving so fucking slow. What kind of queen is this emperor demoting this empress, Libra empress into? What kind of queen? What queen was it again? Just kind of curious. Oh, wants her to be in this state, wants her to have nothing. Wants her to be a beggar. Wants her to beg. Wants her to plead and beg because of her successes. But if people aren't hating, then you ain't doing your job right. Because it takes a lot more strength to do the right thing than the wrong thing. Okay? That I feel is what this Gemini energy is wanting. The Gemini energy is wanting, because the Lovers did come out. This air, earth energy. What was I saying? And where's the Lovers? Okay, so look, they want to demote this. They do not want this empress to be with this emperor. They want to demote her into poverty. And that's why the Nine of Pentacles came in reverse. This air, earth energy over Virgo, okay? Not only, what was I saying? It came in the reverse. Okay, so I feel like this person has good intentions, but this is a Capricorn card. And what was I saying about Earth? The Hermit card and the Devil card are Capricorn and Virgo. So again, bouncing back from air to earth energy. I feel like this Capricorn now I feel like this Capricorn wants to take this Libra away from this poverty, away from a Virgo, this Libra energy, because Justice card is Libra, make it just, and that is actually the Emperor. So this Capricorn is actually the Emperor. Tell us more, Spirit. Lies. Lies about looking away from certain things. Lies about being too busy and overwhelmed with work. Lies, 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 lies. It's all lies. You know? Yeah, they don't want to see you succeed. They don't. They don't want to see you succeed. They're lying about overworking and looking away from certain things. I feel like this person wants to own you for some reason. Like, you're not property to be owned. I'm sorry. You're not property to be owned. Yeah, this person is greedy as fuck in the Four of Pentacles. Greedy as fuck. Look, bad intender, return to sender. All your bad, negative energy, return to sender. A billionfold. Trying to, what, magic? When you're trying to do magic on a divine earth angel starseed? If God could be for us, who can be against us, for one? And touch not thy anointed ones. You mess with the wrong person, and your karma is not going to be good. All this bad mojo is going back to you. And this is the truth. And that is generosity. Because it could be way worse. A way worse situation. Yeah, look, you have this Queen of Swords, this tenacious woman. She's got her guard up. She's like, no. No. She's got her guard up. Okay? This Virgo Libra energy has got her guard up. Virgo Libra energy. Lies about being poor. And this is why she has her guard up. I can't make this shit up. Yeah, lies about having Ace of Pentacles are enough. Again, this person is no fool, but I feel like he demotes her, or he demotes her all the time. This person is no fool. Okay, this person knows exactly what's going on, and the quiet people are the ones you should wonder about. Yeah, because what was I saying? Bad intender, return to sender. It's all going back to you. Times a billion. And 7. Times 7. Just in karmic. That's a lot. That's bad. That's really bad because you mess with this Empress, this Earth. You mess with the wrong person. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Confirming Earth energy. Okay? Confirming the Hermit card. Confirming Earth energy. Definitely. So, that's what's going on with your situation. And I'm sorry. I feel like this person knows that you're an Empress because we asked over and over again, what queen, right? He knows you're an Empress and he wants to just leave you in this. It's like he had to uproot your life to just destroy it. Because he doesn't want to see your success. He doesn't want you to rise above him. Yeah, air energy. The star is Aquarius energy. Libra or Gemini. Air energy, but the star is Aquarius energy. Again, confirming fame. As the fame card came out. It's just freaking sad. Just sad. It's like, yeah, this is out of passion. Yeah, it's a passion thing. It's because this Aquarian, it was hurt over some stupid bullshit, and probably even never even knew. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the star energy and then royalty. Cancer energy. This is okay, could have been born in July. Is of royalty. The star is of royalty. That confirms that. Yeah, he's already had his heart broken. Look, this water energy. This water energy. All this magic or whatever going back to you sevenfold. That intended return to sender sevenfold times a billion. And this going with the flow water energy and being that change or an end to I feel like you're kind of like you've been in the industry maybe a long time. You could have a Trojan horse in your computer, which is a virus or whatever. But yeah, this is scorpionic energy. So we have air and water energies on the table. Air and water energies. I feel yeah, see all this shit talk or something. You guys had to know each other since you were kids, but this water energy, this royalty, maybe he's gonna see the light and he's gonna fix what's wrong, because it's never too late in a creative way. This Sagittarius card, this passion. This is the element of fire. Okay. So, why is I feeling Pisces energy too? Because of the water card. Yeah. Some kind of separation. A celebrity. There's nothing. What's a celebrity? That came from pretty much nothing. Yeah. A Libra. Justice. Someone who tries to do the right thing is what I'm getting. I'm trying to make this as quick as possible because I know my roommate just got home and he's probably in the house. Emperor, Ace of Pentacles, okay? Sorry it's so quick tonight. Looking away, this King of Cups, from this idea that he could have done something about. Playing stupid, you know, but knows the truth. You know, a crossroad. Yeah. Sad. It's just masculine energy. Yeah. Having to make a decision. Virgo. Virgo card. And you're in hermit mode. Maybe you're feeling down to earth. Aquarian star energy. Maybe you're a rising star. And I feel like this Virgo earth energy does not want you to become this rising star's way. It came in the reverse, which is air energy. Okay, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This Emperor. Yeah. I'll give you a couple of love. Love spectrum. Religious factors. Love life is influenced by religious factors. There's a lot of people that play. I think you're scaring someone away. They're trying to scare you away because you're scaring them. That's what I'm getting with is a religious factor thing. You know, life is being affected by children. What else do you have for my collective? Give your relationship a chance. Work on partnership. Okay. Unrequited love. So there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Sadly. I'm sorry. And there just isn't. It's the inevitable. You know, so that's what I'm getting. And I feel like, I don't know, friends, with maybe benefits, I don't know, romantic, or there's other romantic feelings, real and worth exploring. Okay. Healing family issues. I feel like you have a lot of family issues, collective, or they do. What was I saying? Benefits. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. You've got parent issues. No wonder. Anything else? Just stay optimistic. And about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will inevitably bring you romance. So they say. I don't know, I've been being optimistic and positive for a very long time. And it has not brought me romance. But it is safe for you to love. See that? Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Sure. Anyways, let's read on that, you guys. I'm sorry I don't have my altar up yet because I've been traveling, so I've been not doing as many videos, and the energy hasn't been so great, and so I'm packed. Like, I don't have a place for it to put my altar yet. However, let's see on a good positive note what the wizard has to say. Yeah. Revealing stitchery. The lies are coming out. The lies are coming out. So embrace your vulnerability, you know, by this enlightenment, by seeking knowledge for yourself and understanding to be on the right path of enlightenment. And that's also hermit earth energy. By embracing your vulnerability, your true self, by being honest with yourself, basically. Yeah, illuminating these stitches. I mean, experience moments of enlightenment and gain clarity on your own path. I feel like you're way too focused at everybody else when you need to be focused in your own life. And you maybe you need to go get a physical from the doctor. I feel like you need to focus in getting your health in your own life, your own health, because without your health, you don't really have anything. I mean, is your most valuable asset. Why would you want to mess that up? You know what I'm saying? Why? Look what we got here. Wish fulfillment. Again. Wish fulfillment. Through communication and brokenness. Usually, it's like you've overcome a lot. People understand when you've reached a certain point of enlightenment in your life, they don't understand that it took a lot of this to make this into good things. To even be close to be empathic, to even be close, okay, to being a celebrity or being famous. And everybody wants fame and to be a celebrity, but you really don't. It's a curse. It's a curse. Okay? The government rules everything, pretty much. Even celebrities. If that's what you want, careful what you ask for. I definitely don't want to be any kind of celebrity. In fact, if a celebrity wanted to be with me, they would have to give up their fame to be with me. Yeah, through many possible opportunities she has. And he has. But this mature woman, you see this black hat, this stands for a woman that is like, she is like the Queen of Wands. So basically, this emperor is demoting this empress to a Queen of Wands, which is right underneath the empress. She's intuitive, she's smart, she's outgoing, she knows what's up. You can't get a shit lick and pass by her, because the truth is always going to find yourself. Even if you're lying, the truth is going to find itself through these adjacent possibilities. Yeah, anxious person. I feel you have every right to freaking feel anxious communicating. You know, you can't trust anybody. This person, there's no hostilities, but you still have to be careful. Be careful of all the imposters out there. And let me tell you, if anybody's claiming to be me, this is my only channel. And please, unless it's from this channel, do not believe anybody else about their bullshit, because all these imposters, there's imposters upon cruel and evil freaking people, okay, just want to ruin it for everybody, trying to say that they're famous people that they're not, trying to ask for what, gift cards, or ask for or whatever. And even if they are famous, asking for that, it's like they did something wrong in the business, and someone's controlling them because of that, because of their own ignorance. And I hate to put it to you like that, but it's the truth. Maybe you didn't read the fine clause at the bottom of the contracts. But no matter what chaos is going on, you've got to be calm, as in the eye of the storm, to reach total wish fulfillment. 10-11, synchronicity. You're grounded, you're rooted, You're very in tune with your first chakra. I feel like you play music because of this. Not many people have this quality. I feel like 2 women could be playing this music and a man. The balance, right? 2-2. Synchronicity. 2-2. Synchronicity. 1-1. 2-2. Yeah. A victory. A door to romance. Yet this person envies you. They're narcissistic. They're overconfident. They have a lack of empathy, which is sad and scary. I feel like you're thinking about really walking away from this. Or walking away from a relationship, or walking away from the fame of it all. Fuck the contracts and everything else. I feel like you have enough money to live a comfortable, happy life as long as you're happy. I feel like you've accomplished a lot. You know what I mean? Yeah, that the community knows about you. Celebration, celebrating. Celebrate, celebrity. Although angels watching over you. This woman, this Leo strength. Yeah, someone messed up not reading the small clause in the contract. You see that? Someone messed up big. And then you have the scales here. To me, that's this Justice card. Or a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Being very creative. On the right path to personal health and happiness. Reaching a crossroad, having to make a decision. Because this man doesn't think. Yeah, and that's what I have for you on that. Now, I'm going to ask you 3 questions. So think about your 3 questions. Yes or no only questions. In order. Write them down right now. Okay? And in your mind's eye, you're going to think those same 3 questions. And you're going to get the correct answer. Wish fulfillment. Feel like you can't see this because you're going through it right now. This door to romance, some door to romance or some just ridiculousness. Yeah. See, there is light at the end of the tunnel, okay? Dream fulfillment, and I couldn't just pop those out. They popped out. You've seen that. Look, personal door to healing and happiness. Okay? I feel like you have a lot of healing to do. Could be a musician. You could keep tempo with your heels. I pulled out all these decks. Did you write down your questions yet? So get a piece of paper and please write down your 3 questions because I know you haven't. Go get it right now. I'm going to pull out my own deck, the Jessica Elisa Runes deck. Ruined like my life. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. But anyways, and get that pen and paper and write it down because I'm not going to be going over and over and over the questions, pulling cards when you could have wrote it down. I'm giving you plenty of time to do so. So, this water energy, what I was saying, water and fire energy, this person of inheritance. It's a Venus retrograde. It's Taurus and Libra retrograde right now. What was I saying of something about infinity? Yeah. I feel like you're being resistant and stubborn. Something, you have the qualities, the loyalty of a dog, which is a good thing. Maybe the assertiveness. However, all this birch twig, a freaking psychological block, stasis from this Gemini energy, okay, of Pisces and well, this ish, okay, this change, water energy, confirming water energy. I know you guys are writing down. I know you guys. What was I saying earlier? It came up. Dishonest. Dishonest. Dishonest, unloyal. Qualities of a dog. Well, dogs are loyal. So this ish you're going through, you're being like untrustworthy, like dishonest, unloyal, like the opposite of a dog. Okay, arrogant, narcissistic, pessimistic in your communication. I feel like we are in the year of the snake, but I feel like you're shedding your skin and getting bigger. And I feel like you feel like you're getting away with more. Okay, very arrogant. Very arrogant. Okay. In love. Maybe because you're in love. Romance. Okay. You could even have this symbol somewhere on your hand or your body. This Neptune energy. This Neptune energy of intuition, instinct, and trust. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're very secure. You're rich. Your name could be Rich. Richard. You could have Richard in your name. You could have great health because you're young. But you're very secure. And I feel this woman is looking for security. Maybe very adventuristic. Kind. But there's delays. She's in survival. She's always going off her intuition and her ideas, and you know, a person that's very outgoing and outspoken, you know, in this moon energy of Cancer. Sagittarius. Okay, water energy. I mean, you could be from Scorpio to... You could be born between... in the end of October to... what is it? January 20th or something. Yeah, good feeling. Okay, but look, one night booty call. I feel like when you go this romance, this person with this symbol on them. I feel like they're gonna fall in love. Oh, and that all they meant it to be was a booty call. But they're gonna fall in love. Bad intender return to sender. This Mars energy. Huh. Huh. Reminds me of the movie One Night with the King. Taurus energy, Mars. Yeah. Really easy to talk to, but super genius. Kind of pessimistic. But this is wish fulfillment. To fall in love. I'd keep your guard up. Divine feminine because of this dishonest, and or divine masculine because of this arrogance from this person that thinks they're gonna have a one night booty call. And no, actually, it's this person named Rich, or with Rich in their name, with great health, very wealthy. Could be a Pisces, could be a Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cancer, that's all I'm getting right now. Air energy. Life path 2. Hard worker. Stubborn, hot-tempered. This Capricorn, what was I just saying? What was I just saying? This Capricorn has no stability. Water. Can make a feminine passive. Water energy. No stability. Not even close. Or maybe they are. Maybe they are very rich. But they don't want you to know that. Because inheritance did come out first. Yeah. Scorpio, and Cancer is what I'm getting. This water sign. Water sign. Pisces. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. That is very rich and secure. What was I saying about a Venus retrograde? Of pleasure and touch. Yeah. Divorce times 3. Or maybe, we'll be married times 3. Gifted. This earth energy, look. Retrograde. Air to earth energy. What was I just speaking about? See that sign there? That is earth energy. And if it's flipped this way, it's air energy. It's a retrograde. Okay, for Taurus and Libra. That rules Venus. I feel there's honest communication, loud talents with a voice. I feel like La Peace Azul, you should keep Aquamarine next to you. Something about adrenaline. And here again, this water sign comes up again. This instinctual, stubborn water sign, yeah, with the Cancer. And Aquarius. Aquarius is right here again. Okay, with air energy. And the reverse. So, basically, earth energy. Yeah. Protection, success, perfectionist. Something about being a winner or winter. The qualities of a monkey. Maybe you believe in evolution. I feel like I'm speaking to a feminine. Yeah. Or a masculine that was raised by a really good mother or has sisters and that can yeah, see this emotion, memories, needs of others, prosperous. He's masculine, very masculine, but he feels the needs of others, of women, of this Venus, this love energy, this Venus, like this water, these qualities of horse. What is this saying? Hard worker. But look, it came in reverse, so this is a masculine I'm speaking to. Because divine feminine came in reverse, as you see on the side. Feminine, so it's a masculine with feminine traits. This Leo, creative, confident, self-expressive, and passionate. Something about Mars, easy to talk to, getting sleep. Something about autumn, fall. Okay, so I know all y'all got your questions written down. I know you did. You got your questions written down. Good. Because we're going to do this real quick. And we're going to do it right. And I'm going to know if it's going to be done right. Because if I get double cards, that means you didn't write down your questions and it's not clear. So you better, or I'm going to stop doing that. Because I just started doing that. I just started doing that whole yes and no thing. Like, I usually do it with the pendulum. But like I said, I don't have my altar and all my stuff out. So, yeah, I got feeling delay, survival, ideas. Kind. A water sign, Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio. So I know y'all wrote down your questions this time because last time you didn't. It was fair, and I kept getting... So, if I keep doing that, I'm going to just not do the yes and no. I'm just going to do the pendulum thing one time, and that's it. Because the cards are different. Okay? I've got to flip the cards and shuffle the cards. And you see my arm? Because I was attacked by a pit. Yeah. My life was freaking threatened. And not here. Okay, and those people should feel lucky that they're dealing with someone like me in the first place. But, you know, it's funny, the truth always comes out in the end, especially when you do bad people wrong. Bad intent to return to sender times 7. Because, I don't know if you know this, but with any kind of personal injury, there's no statute of limitation. Just to let you know. Especially if you fear for your life and your things. I'm just letting you know. So here we go. We got 3 questions. You're going to say yes and no to. Okay, 3 freaking questions. Say yes and no. And that's it. First question. Mind's eye. Ready? Here we go. You did not write down your question. Someone did write down their freaking question. So I'm going off this. Yes. This is the real deal. Your efforts bear fruit. Yes. This is the real deal. Your efforts bear fruit. The second card came out with that. To the first question. And I'm going to take that as the second question. And it was no. Starved for attention, empty promises, voided. No to your second question. Third question. No. Having blind spots. What you see isn't real. Maybe I don't know, maybe you have a lot of questions about things you should just ask about. And for some reason I don't know, I'm just like, I'm getting this feeling of like synthetic. Yeah. Something about synthetic. Something about watch out for, no, this is to your third question, but watch out for your blind spots when you go driving. Always look over your shoulder. Don't depend on your mirrors or your cameras. Those are just like backup tools, but do not depend on those. Always look over your shoulder. And I feel like if it's not that, then you are always looking over your shoulder, Pisces, because you did someone wrong and you did this, whatever magic, whatever you've done, whatever you allowed to happen. Okay. I don't know. But no. So let's verify your first question. Verify the first question, Spirit. I'm going to take this. So the first question, there was a yes and a no. But then no came out again. Okay. And I put it as a second question. So no could be, I think this is your second question. Learn from your experience and your old ways no longer work. Learn from your experiences and your old ways. They no longer work. They no longer work. Okay, that shit no longer works. Okay, so for your first question, we got a yes. Valuable experience, worth your time and profit. Okay. And your third question, we got no. Unfinished business, loose ends, feel restless. Yeah, I feel like you need to tie up some business or make right with some people and count your blessings. I feel like because you messed with the wrong person, and you have yet to reap your karma. Because you treat people how you want to be treated. Period. And like I said, personal injury, there's no statute of limitation. Especially when it comes to being taken out of your trade completely. and not being able to make a living from it, which people get their licenses for, is to make a living from it. For those unlicensed people that are operating mechanics, hair, with no licenses, you wouldn't understand that. You didn't go to school. You didn't take your certifications. You wouldn't understand what it takes. So why would you think? Yes, it is legit if someone has a license, if they get paid for the work they do. Okay? And that is the message. Please don't use plastic or paper straws and paper wrappings. They sink to the bottom, creating an undercurrent of warmth through the Atlantic Ocean. And then now we're having icebergs melt. And it's creating problems for indigenous people to hunt and survive in even places like Alaska, which is in the States. And how's that humane? You know what I mean? Instead of a 10-minute drink with a straw, why don't you drink your drink there and then throw the cup away? Or why don't you use an edible straw with a sip cup? I just feel like I'm channeling right now, like a lot of people are going to get their comeuppance. It's just not time yet. I feel like a lot of people are going to get their comeuppance for what they've done wrong to earth angels and starseeds when they knew they could have did the right thing. And, you know, if you're atheist, I said, I posted this, like, if you're atheist, best believe the government and you're on welfare or whatever, the government is God. Okay? Keep that in mind. Best believe the government is God. And could be karma if they wanted to. They could do whatever they want, their government, right? But I feel like someone watching is going to get their comeuppance. I feel like a rise of passion flaring up in their gut right now. But if anything happens to me or my stuff, I'm covered. It doesn't even matter. It's just not the right time for me and my personal situation right now. But I'm like that close. Let's just put it that way. Into making the wrong right with every single situation out there. So please do not mess with my things, my items. Do not have bad intent or return to sender, because I feel all your negative energy and I'm waving it back at you as the high priestess came in reverse. You're getting it back 7 times a billion fold. In bad karma, in worse ways you can never imagine. And that's just karmic. It's not me. It's the divine. It's the universe. It's the cycle of life. It's the way you treat people. You treat your mom the way you want. You treat someone else's. You should treat someone else's mom or person, any person, the way you want your mom to be treated. Yeah. I feel like you really mess with the wrong person. And you're like gonna have your ass handed to you in a paper cup. By the collective. This person. Definitely. Especially if they keep running their mouths. I feel like they run their mouth a lot. I feel like they have no filter. And they run their mouth a lot. And I feel like if they keep doing that, it's definitely just gonna, that person's just gonna do the right thing. And it's not a matter of even, it's a promise. There's no threats or anything. It's just a promise. It's the right thing. And that's why you should always do the right thing, because your past will always haunt you. And that's the truth. That's one thing my mother did tell me when I was young, and that I do appreciate and advise. Be careful what you do, because your past will always haunt you. As my grandfather told me that I could turn the bad into good when I was 11, and it just kind of resonated with me. But yeah, you definitely messed with the wrong person. Collective is not the person to mess with. And your comeuppance, I feel like your stomach's always going to be in knots, because you never know what's gonna happen and when it's gonna happen. And if anything happens to that person's property or things or anything, it's going to be way worse. Your karma, like, way worse. Because what is right, and what is wrong is wrong. And that's a promise. And that's message.